What's up, everybody? What's up, Sandbon? Good to see you, buddy. Thank you for being here. Hope you're doing well. Let's see. And you're right, if you're not first, you're last, but you're first, so you're not last. May you be blessed with ramp luck. The luck of the ramp. So, what's up, dude? All right. It's been a bit. Let's see where I had left off. I put some vehicles in. Oh, look, there's my UTV with my wonderful chair that I added on the back so that you can sit. I love it. Let's see. Does it still work? Yep. Perfect seat. That's what it is. All right. Let's see what we got in an inventory. Got a med gun. All right, so, and let's see, what tools do we have? Looks like we need some tools. Let's go get some multi-tools. Let's see. Oh, did these not have a tractor beam? Let's see. Tractor and SRT. All right, so I just need to get a mining tool. SRT, tractor beam. Let's do gadgets. We'll do a mining. There we go. All right. Bring some extra canisters, just in case. All right, we are going to get the Terrapin. Oh, let me make sure. Let's see, sounds. Let's see. There we go. We now. What's up, Rekar? Good morning to you. 07s. Hope you're doing good. Alright, let's turn down VoIP and looks like speech volume is down, so we should be good. Alrighty. Ooh, the Terrapin. Hope you're doing good, Rekar. Hope all is good. Hope the verse has been treating you well, or whatever you've been playing. A lot of people's been playing the Windrose lately. I played a little bit of it. It's fun. Reminds me of Ark, like Ark Survival Evolved, just no dinos. And they do have dodos. I'm like, I wish I could have a dodo and tame it in that game. That'd be fun. Let's get our hydration and health back up, and food. You're mad you ran the Vandal Tech Smuggler missions and found a large artifact, pristine. Uh-oh, but it probably means you lost it. Did you lose it? Is that why you're mad? Did you happen to lose it? Is that what it was? You thought those are for Wicklow, but you can't find for what? Yeah, I think they change and they alternate. I'll find the sheet for you. What'd you say? You said it was the pristine. Yeah, I don't see. Well, doesn't mean they're not. It could just be. Yeah, look, I'll post this and hopefully it doesn't block it. Check that out on YouTube. But it's still Wicklow sheets. Let me get out of the hangar before they tell me I am blocking an active flight path. But this is what that link is. So and I'll post it in Twitch as well, and over on the TikTok. So this is what it looks like, and you can run through here and see, like, this is the Crimson armor right now. Oh, okay. Yeah. That actually looks pretty good. I like that. It's like a red camo. Yeah, that's the recent Corbel. It's not too bad. Three favors, and then just a regular core helmet, legs, and backpack. It's not too bad. Oh, and look, it uses sea stone to find it. Yeah, they changed. You did need some pristine metals. I just don't remember what specifically they needed them for. Well, let me get my... What's up, Moody? Just looking here while you work on a Saturday night. No worries. Hey, dude. Hope you're doing well. Hope you have a good work day. All right. We are going to go see if we can do anything at the paths. Let's see. Don't want to go there. I want to go, I think it's Lamina. Or not. Maybe it's... Yeah, I want to go to Hurston. There we go. You were just after ship components, so you got the military A and stealth components you wanted. Nice. I'm glad you got it. I actually went mining the other night. I did a quick mining session in Nyx, and I went to, one of the sites to where you get the mission, you go to the asteroid ring, and then you cancel it basically, and you go mining around there. I found a meteor, fully decked out meteor with everything, and got all the parts, put it on the mole, and brought it back, and it's safe. I'm so excited. So I think I'm going to do more Nyx stuff, because as far as, doing some mining stuff. Today we're going to go see what the OLPs have. We'll try out the new armor that's on the HiSec bundle. We'll look at the AO3 and use it, and then also have a parallax with one of the new scopes. We will try that, and we'll see how we do for that. And then we'll play it by ear. See what else we can do. My kitty's joining me. She's up here, hanging out on the AIO, making my PC hot. All right, let's see. I need to... All right, Quana, let me boot up my IQ so I can get my colors set. I had restarted my computer. There we go. What you doing, Jujos? Yeah, those components will be persistent. I love ramp. We do love ramp around here. Ooh, speaking of which, I need to check. Yeah, okay, voice mod is working. What's up, Soul Stealer? If not, you're following Soul Stealer, go give Soul Stealer a follow. We currently got the kitty who's messing up our green screen. This is Juju's, short for Juliet. She's probably 12 to 13 years old, I would say. And she's itty bitty. She's like a little kitten. She was the run of the family. And she likes a lot of love. She gets lost in the house, so we don't have a big house. What's Soul Stealer? How you doing, man? How's things? what y'all been doing in SC lately. And all right, so we're gonna go try OLP or not. Well, we can try the OLP. Just go see. I didn't bring any cards or anything. I was gonna go down to the path.
Quantum drive is now up.
We'll go see if we can. I really want to see what kind of loot they got on 4.7. Really haven't done a lot of looting, so.
Quantum drive is now up.
Oh, you haven't been doing much. SC's Bucky. What part? What part is Bucky for you? I think we've been doing a lot of the blueprint type missions, and they've been working. I will say we did have an issue with the big investigation mission where you get the reagents. We got to the part to where it's pulsing in the engineering room, and we couldn't stabilize to get the reagent. We did have that. That is a feature, known bug feature. But other than that, I mean, mining's been working. Yeah, don't remind you. That's right. But as far as, like, I mean, stuff's been working. All right, we got lamp on. See how this works. Uway coming in at a tier 1. Been subscribed for 11 months. What? What's up, Uway? What's up, cousin? Thank you so much for that resubscription, buddy. I do appreciate you, cousin. Much love to you, man. I hope you're doing well. Hope life is treating you good. Hope you haven't had a lot of trainings lately. Wow, look at the difference. Twice a week, he says. Twice a week. Ooh, NPCs are angry. All right, let's see. All right, we got shields online. We'll get there. I am Uwave. I have hit the satellite many times. I have hit so many things many times. You slam your ship down like slapping a game on a winning bet on the table. Yeah, buddy. Yeah. No, I'm very cautious because I don't want to blow up, because this is my lifeline. This is the lifeline. But Uwave, thank you so much for the support, buddy. I appreciate you. Much love to you. Thank you for supporting the U-Boos and, you know, just being a all-around good person, man. I appreciate you, dude. And, yep, there we go. Let's see. I do want to... Let's see. I want to switch the sides. There it goes. There we go. Perfect. Yeah, you waiting for the Prowler Medical? Are they doing that? Is that? Oh. Are they doing a Prowler Medical? Like, is that a thing? Oh, it would be awesome. Oh, I don't have any ammo. That's right. I didn't equip anything. Okay, hang on. Hold. Hold. So I was taking screenshots in my defense. I was taking screenshots. Just to get ammo now. But let's see. It seems that certain players are having problems. I know some who can't even hardly do missions, but they never get the markers. Really? But you can do the same ones with no problems. Interesting. Saw the grenade. Just didn't know where it was. Alright, let's see. Anything good? What is that? Is that a... Oh, here's a data pad. It'd be cool if this was a blueprint. It is not a blueprint. Okay. What is this? Military, size 1, class C. Let's see. Regular compensator. Oh, wow. Just like double the armor? Okay. So not much. Looks like military. Alright, let's close up ship. I think I did see the hangar open. Yeah, so hangar's open. I wonder if the doors and stuff are still broken. Oh, a boom tube rocket. I'll take the boom tube rocket. They were a day ago, yeah. So, like... Oh, I got to fix that. Let's see. Alright. Oh my gosh, it still pulled the salvage first. What is this? Military 2 crossfield. Military 2 crossfield. Size 1. Oh, look, there's a military F-66. Okay. There's another data pad. Hey, I'm all about some loot. What do you have that gives you the cheat, the military size 2 C's etc.? Oh, it's the pack, the string pack, the language pack that Mr. Kraken did. I will post it in 1 second. What are these? Woodland, Vesper. I actually might be able to exchange these. Really? Oh, wow. If they are, man, that's awesome. Oh, no, where'd it go? Oh, there it goes. Gravity, battery, power plant, radar, relay, life support, jump drive. Oh, it's a size 2. Okay. It's a size 2. Yeah, Mr. Kraken Pack is game changer. Yeah, very happy. Yeah. Listen, I'm about to go see. I just want to throw these in the air. Now I kind of wish I would have brought like attack or something so I could have snapped into a grid. All right, let's see. Language. Let's see. Star strings. There you go. All right, so that is the GitHub, and I'm going to post this everywhere. All right, so if you are wondering, like, basically, if you're looking at my screen and you look at the contracts for Star Citizen, and you see this BP with a star, and you're like, oh, look, it tells you the BPs for all this stuff. Well, this is actually a language pack. So in Star Citizen, they actually have different packs where you can go in and do like different languages for all the words and stuff like that, and convert all the words to different languages. Well, you can also add in an English pack that has like blueprints and different things as well. And what it does is it not only changes that, but it changes a couple other things. You'll see that it says Military 1 Size A, FR66. And it's really, really simple on how to put, like, you just download it, and I can go back through it once ads are over. I'll tell you what, I wonder if I can make that real quick command while we're in. Let's see. Let's add one. We'll call it Star Strings. We'll call it Pack Language Star Strings. All right, we'll do that. I'll add a action here. Let's see, almost there. We'll see Star Strings. How's it going? We are doing a command real quick for Okay, there we go. What's up? What's up, Anazza Gaming UK? How are you? Yeah, we got the Unstoppable. Yeah, I can do that too. Let's see. Let's see. This was made by Mr. Kraken. And will need updating over time. Blizzard. All right, so that'll work for that. And done. All right. We got it. And then we can do star strings. Oh, it's doing the thing. But no, actually, it's going good so far. I mean, besides like all the doors being open, I mean, that's really not a bad thing at the paths, you know. Yeah. So basically, this is a GitHub for Mr. Kraken, and is there anything? I don't think so. So the way it works is you go to the site, right? And then right here is the latest release that he has. And so if you don't know anything about GitHub, basically what you do need to know is that every single update is not automatic. It's like downloading a file from a cloud service, and then you're having to update it in your folder. But if you just click right there, right, and then you can click right here, this is going to download it. And it's going to make a zip file on your computer. And then once you make the zip file, right, I already downloaded the most recent one. You open it, you extract it, and read the README, and it'll tell you all about it. If you go back to here, he does have some installation instructions right here. And what I mean by manually updating, it means that as they make updates, you will have to update it. It's not something that's automatic. But that's, it's going good so far. I found 2 FR66s. So we're going to go see if the other doors are possibly open. Let's see. Boo, you're one of... Oh, no way. Hang on. I love ramp. That's sweet, dude. Thanks, Attack Cat, man. Yeah, I did not even see it, so I appreciate you, man. That's awesome. I've been wanting this Star Kitten paint. That'd be awesome because that's a pack that I really, really wanted. So that's awesome. All right, let me message him. Pillow. I know, like I'm so and that green Fortuna drums. Yeah. I'm excited, man. That's excited. And you can go give. You can go give Penguins a follow. Super Penguins. He does. He has a lot of mini games and stuff on his stream, and he has like a whole fishing stuff. And it's really fun. I like doing the fishing on his stream. It's like he has his own bot and stuff, so it's really, really cool and interesting. I think they're doing like a pub crawl and stuff. So, and then his is, oh, look at this. It's open. The door is open. Take that. What's up, Dadbot Nerd in the house? What's happening? If you're not already following Dadbot Nerd, go give Dadbot Nerd a follow. And why didn't you get a shout out? Hang on. Hold on. I know you're on there. Hang on. Is it paused? Wait, hang on. Are we in ads? What was that? Hang on. Was that a player? Hang on. Let me give Dabon Nerd a shout out. Oh, there it is. There it is. Dabon Nerd. I was having some streamer bot. Due to the lack of activity on your part. Anyway, what's up, man? Hope you're well. How's life? How's things? We've been missing you, but I know that you have been doing so much good stuff with work and whatnot. So I'm pretty pumped about that. That you're doing good and all that. So how's things? How's things going? Hope you're doing well. And let's see. Sorry, let me. Oh, there's another guy. Hang on. I'm getting I'm getting distracted. I apologize. Soul Off-Roader, what's up? Did you get the paint? It should. We should get a. I think the pack has like the Star Kitten paint, I believe. Oh, hey, SC crashed. What's up with that? It should come with Star Kitten paint. It should come with the Peregrine, and I believe, like Attack Cat was saying, it actually comes with I think some of the stuff as well. And Tech Zero, how you doing, man? Hope you're doing good. Thanks for coming in, but appreciate y'all. Y'all are rocking. And if you don't know, so there are certain Star Citizen streamers that get basically packages from CIG to give away every month, every 2 a month, depending on what they released at the time. So, like for instance, they had the Peregrine with the Star Kitten paint that came out recently with that Star Kitten paint for the Saber. It came with that, and then they also have like the Hull B, and the Hull B now there's a lot, and they're like free giveaways that they get from CIG. So, and it's to give back to the community. They give them to the creators if they want to do like some ship videos or do anything, and then they can give back to community. It's really cool program. One day, I hope to be in the program. One day. But time. I need to do more videos. I really do. And so, yeah. All right. Let's see. Oh, we're not in ads at the moment? Okay, yeah. So it was just still loading. My bot was being fun. I know I had some pending changes. I just saved them too, just to see. But Ads aren't real. What ads? Ads aren't real. You're ready. That's right, Soul Off-Roader. You can't stay too long. You're at work now. Well, Dadbot, thank you for jumping in. If you're not already following Dadbot Nerd, go give Dadbot Nerd a follow as well. And also, look who's in chat. Iron Fuzz, right? Iron Fuzz is in there. What's up, Fuzz? Go give Iron Fuzz a follow. I don't know that you streamed in a while, but I don't care. I'm going to keep shouting you out until you stream. This is a guilt trip for you, buddy. We usually do something funny, but I kind of want to get back in before it resets me. So we can save the crash for next time we crash. Don't tell the devs that I didn't submit it, but yeah, we do love everybody around here, Fuzzy. Chris saw you were distracted and hit the crash server tab. Yes, that's basically what happened. What's up, Caliban Rex? Hope you're doing well. What that doesn't happen anymore. You girls are getting up. Time to be Papa. Y'all take care of that. Rekar, I understand. I hope you have a wonderful day. Hope everything goes your way today, and I hope you have fun with the girls. And anyway, until then, until next time, see you later. Thank you for being here, by the way. No, I mean, I've been crashing more so because of the video card, different things. So hopefully it'll be right back where we were. We don't have to go all the way back to the paths and go get those FR. Yay! It did. All right. There's an igniter. Okay, we're still looting. Let's see. We'll take that. We'll take that. I think someone's about to fire the laser. We'll take some parallax. It's almost like stuff is doubled in a way on some of this stuff. The whole beat, I actually like the whole beat a lot. I don't actually have one at right now, but I use the one that we get because I do have the actual, the, what do you want to call it? The free trial for being the subscriber. Okay, we got Storm Legs. And I think that's... What's that? That's just the regular one. Yeah, so if you're like the one of the subs, like that you sub monthly to CIG to get the free subscriber stuff, you actually get free ships to try out for like a week. So any ship that they release, you get like a week to try it out. Ooh, look at this. They are a little buggy. Yeah. So it's a sub perk. When you do subscribe, you do get like ships to try out, which is really nice. So for me, I get to kind of try them out and get to see them. Like that way, you don't really have to, to do the buying and whatnot. with like pledges and stuff. Let's see what's in here. What's up, Tech Zero? Yeah, 07s. Hope you're doing well. I got distracted. So sorry. But I hope you're well. Okay, so last time I was in here, I didn't shut the door, and players came in here, and I'm like, yeah. And I ended up dying because I didn't play it right. The buddy had a friend. Oh, look, here's some Antium arms. So they must have added the whole Antium arms stuff. Is it damaged? There's some pants. Yeah, it's like it's doubled, which is interesting. Yeah, you haven't played in a year because life, you need a better laptop. No, I definitely understand that. Definitely understand that. Ooh, we get the plague helmet. That's cool. I think that was a... Was that a... I guess that was a player. Wait, was that... I'm so confused. Everything is doubled. This is nuts. What is that? Okay, that's not me. All right. What is that? Oh, it's a brimstone. Payback. Okay, there's the exploration. Oh, it's a sandstorm. A core. There's like a whole armor in here. A whole thing of armor. That's pretty cool. I'll take one of those. Oh, am I out of... Okay. We're going to have to just put that in there. We're going to put this other one in there because I know I have one of those. I want to take... I keep hearing the door. I keep thinking it's behind me. I'm confused. Why is it not wanting... Oh, I think I hit it back. What is that? What keeps going in and out? Must be a door maybe underneath me? Oh, look at that. Oh my gosh. I want all this stuff. I'm a little bummed right now. Look at that. Wow. So the paths do have some decent armor. It does have some decent armor. Let's see. Quick question. You going to keep the Peregrine or will you be upgrading it? I want to keep it. Definitely keep it, Tech Zero. So I recently started racing. I'm not good at all. I know the Peregrine is a lot harder to control. But the other night I was trying to do some racing, so I would like to keep it. Definitely. I don't because I don't really have anything that I need right now to do an upgrade for. You know, I don't know about the future, but I definitely do want to use it and try to start racing with it. I don't really like the Kruger ships, like the smaller ships. I like the bigger ships for me, just because it's easier for me to, I guess, handle. I have a hard time with the jerky motions, you know, of like the Krugers and different things, like the smaller ships. So I used the Peregrine before whenever we had like the mask hunt where we had to go to all the different mining sites and look for the mask and stuff like that. And I really did like the Peregrine. I actually have a Peregrine in my hangar, but it's not, you know, it's not in my personal hangar. It's actually, you know, store bought. What is happening? There's a lot of stuff in here. I'm kind of liking the paths right now. It's almost like they're doubling the loot in the paths. I think I need to bring a 1SCU box next time I go to and come back to the paths. So I probably need a ship that has it. Oh, look, here is... I don't think this is anything. Welcome new site. Yeah, Peregrine is a good-looking ship. It definitely is. And Soul Off-Roader, you own a Hull B, and you haven't played... So you picked up, yeah, the Hull B overall, by the way, is a really good ship. For me, I like the Hull B because everything is on the outside. And the way that they position the cargo to kind of be at a slant, you can actually access it pretty easy. The only thing I don't like is that you got to turn it a certain way to put the cargo on there, but that's really just minor. And the interior is really good. And I like when you go to the elevator, you go up to the main area where you can just go to the actual cockpit and go fly the ship versus the raft where it brings you all the way to the top unless you have to select the middle to go to the seat. So I don't know. I like it definitely over the raft. So that's my pick over the raft. And if I had to choose it over a C2, I would say a Hull B over the C2 any day for the ease of use. Because if you, let's be real, if you get, you know, interdicted, even in a C2, more than chances the people know what they're doing, and you're not going to be able to get out of it if you don't know how to get out of it. Okay, so, all right, what is this? This is a military size 1 grade B, so we won't need that. And I think that is it for the items. I think that's it. Let's make sure there's nothing in here. I do want to see if I can take these. Might be a little bit to get them. Let's see what else I wanted. See, it says I have cargo capacity. Maybe this is just bugged. Or maybe it's on this person. Maybe it's finding it on this person. Oh, it is. This is their kill shot. Oh, look at that. Okay, that's why I couldn't get it, because that's actually the person's body I'm looting. That's why it wouldn't let me get it. Okay, so then that means they must... Oh, this must be their loot. This must be what they were wearing. Oh, that's interesting. I wonder if that's a bug. That must have been what they were wearing. Okay. That explains why I wasn't able to grab it. I got it. I got it. Okay. That makes sense. All right. All right. Well, we got the bottom area. How is the paint for the pack? The paint for the pack looks good. It's like carbon fiber fuzz. So I don't mind it. And then this is the armor that is here that I like the armor. It's got like a carbon fiber kind of S to it, you know? So it's pretty cool. It's red and black. So if you like that red and black, kind of like the Red Alert. And I think it looks decent. Ads will be quick. All right, it's not open. Did I lose one? Okay, I did lose one. A lot of ships you own have been released since you last played. So you're saying a lot of the ships that you own have been released since you played last. Well, you know what? You still got time. You know, think about that. I will experience all the heartaches for you. That way, the game will be polished. When you come back, you'll be happy and you won't have any bugs. Right? Right. That's the goal. Yeah, I know. Ads are dumb. I wish we didn't have to have them. All right. So that was some decent loot. All right, let's go to the outer. Oh wait, you know what? I need to go. Let me unload the loot. What's up, King Ty? You just started playing this brilliant game. Well, welcome in. Good to see you. First question I have is, how long have you been playing? Like, what when you say just, how long has it been since you started playing? Coin Steel, you too. All right. Well, how long? Like, how long? Was it before the Idris released? I got you, Soul Offroader. Well, if you have any questions, if there's anything that we can do for you, please, please, please let us know. I do have a Discord. Literally 4 days now. Gotcha. Listen, it's a fun game. There's a lot of learning curves, but overall, this is a really fun game. And even with the bugs and features that we have out there, it's still fun, and I love it. I've been playing for a few years now. I always come back to Star Citizen because Star Citizen is fun. At times it can be rough, but for right now, I mean, I'm actually playing the game, having fun, looting, you know, doing what I do best, and this is what I love. I'm a loot goblin at heart. So for me, this is what I like. If you have any questions or anything at all, let me know. Let me know what ship you got. That'll help me know. FPS drops is bad in certain places, but such a good game. You're right. Remember, the game is not optimized for NVIDIA or AMD, you know, right now. But in time, it will be. You know, they still make updates, right? They still make updates to the game for NVIDIA and whatnot. But as far as the updates, like, you know, making sure that it's working properly, I think that's going to be probably when they release the game and they do the 1.0. And then you'll kind of see those good, really. Oh, look, I'm a Force Ghost. I'm a Force Ghost. Like I don't know why this is like this, right? Like I don't know why it's doing this, but it is. It is. Well, anyway, feel free to. You can always join Discord. You can always ask questions if you have anything. I do have a new player area in my Discord. It's on the basically under Star Citizen. There's a whole like a little forum area, and you can go and you can see that. Did it work? There it goes. Even if it's just to get the information and then you want to leave, it's no hard feelings. Like, I want to make sure that I help you to the best of my ability, right? And I get you what you need so that you can play Star Citizen and have fun. That's my goal. That's why I like streaming, besides beating and hanging out with all these people, but also getting to have players ask questions. And because I was there at one point, right? I was to the point where I had a lot of questions, and I still have questions. I still ask people questions about certain aspects of the game because, to be honest, there's so much, you know, that you can get into with Star Citizen. And if you have friends, what's up, CoinSteel? Thank you so much for that follow. Welcome to the Rampers. You know, and if you have friends too, it's Free Fly right now. So Free Fly right now in the game, you know, they can come and try it out for free. You don't have to pay anything. And Cuddy Black is actually a really good ship to start as well. King Ty, thanks for that follow as well. Thank you so much for that. Let's see. Oh, is that not it? What is it? Oh, it's this one. That's right. I do family friendly here, and we do love space. And I will try to help you to best of my ability. I really will. That's what I love doing. You know, I love trying to help as much as I can. Because if I can help you, then I've done my service and my job, making sure that you've gotten what you needed. So feel free to ask questions. If there's anything that you do want to know, we got a lot of people in chat that can help, as long as I can help as well. And we can get those answers. And there is no dumb question for Star Citizen. And the reason why there's no dumb question for Star Citizen, right, is... Where is it? Where is it? There it is. Because look at this. Look at this. This would be a great screenshot if I wasn't glowing. Oh my gosh. If I wasn't glowing, this would be a great screenshot. How do you make money? That is a great question. So, depends on what you'd like to do. It depends on what you like to do. Do you like... Or first off, CoinSteel, what ship do you currently own in the game? They're throwing grenades at me. What ship do you own in the game? That's, I guess, my first question, because that would determine what you do in the game. Oh, you got a Cuddy Black too. I got you. Okay, so with the Cuddy Black is a great starter ship. Because it's very versatile. It actually is really good with bounties. It's really good with some cargo hauling. What is it? 40? Is it 46? I believe 46 SCU. I believe. Oh look, there we go. There's one of the new suppressors. Yep, Quell suppressor. Look at that. That's I'll take the sunset. I'll take it. Let's take this. Damaged. It's a great pirate ship, but it's a good ship overall, you know? There are new suppressors there, Soul Stealer. There is a new suppressors. Yeah, you open inventory and click is a newish bug. Okay, so this is a bug that I'm hitting. I gotcha. All right, let me get to a safe place, and I will show you. I will show you in the contracts what you can do with the Cuddy Black. Oh, well, the door, can I shut the door? Is that? Oh, you can't shut the door. Okay. Okay, so here's the question, right, for new players is, are you comfortable with combat? Are you comfortable with the low end, right? And how do you file? Yep. So I'll tell you what, we're about to head out. I will show you how to file missiles in general, and I'll show you some tips and tricks of flying. Let me get out of here, and then we'll go through the contracts, and I'll show you. So just bear with me. I was going to see if I could... Oh, there's a red card right there. So, for instance, what I'm doing is I'm not even doing a mission. I'm at what's called path sites, which they can be PvP oriented. But for the most part, people just come and they loot, you know? And, I mean, there is a chance that you... Oh, wait, was that a shirt? I've been looking for a new shirt. Which shirt is this? I don't think I have that one. Let's take that shirt. Take that hat. Ooh, the flight suit that's armored. What do I want to put back? I want it. All right, I know I have these already. I know I have some of those. I want the armored suit. Yes, I'll take the armored suit any day. Okay. Let's go get the red card. $890 is your starter. Stop it. It is not. That is not a starter ship. Just don't even. All right, here's a red. All right, so to file to okay, yeah, definitely need to show anything or two. Yeah. You came from COD. Well, listen. Do not. I will tell you this. Do not just go in and try to do COD things in Star Citizen. While you can, you're also going to find that it takes a lot longer to get to places in Star Citizen. So my recommendation is to not go full COD in Star Citizen unless you're with friends. I call it Rambo. It's when you just go all out and go nuts. But I don't recommend that unless you're with friends and you're playing. All right, so let's go back to the red room, and then once I get to that other red room, I will show you some flight stuff. This is so... Look at this. Like, look at this. That's a satellite shooting up. Oh, it's so cool. You love the long travels, yeah. And don't forget, if you have any friends that you're trying to get, make sure they use a referral code, right? Yes, I agree. I do feel like a kid playing the game. It's like the game that you've always wanted, you know? Let me just unload this, and then I'm going to go loot that one room. All right, we're gonna go hit the other red room real quick. Oh, there's the other backpack. All right, I'm just going to close the door if possible. There we go. Grab the alignment blade. All right, and this is loot. They added the orange loot boxes. So, okay, so this is the core. Interesting. Okay. All right. Oh, he's coming for me. So these are all the SMGs. It looks like there's a shotgun. So they did change the loot up a little bit. Now, I don't know what these codes are. I wish in Star Citizen they would tell you what these codes are. 50-50. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. That's all that's in here. All right, let's get out of here. I don't think anything else spawned. Nope. Oh, wait. I remember. We got a backpack. I saw it off the corner of my eye, and I didn't want to forget it. All right, and then we're going to look at the missions, and I'll show you. All right. Okay, so for King and for Coin Steel. Okay, so first off, you need to know this: certain ships in the game have engineering, right? Well, I guess they all should have engineering about now, but there's some that don't have like an inside, like an interior hab, right? So the big thing to note is that the game itself, right? You have components. So in engineering, like in a Cuddy Black, some of those components you can't really see just because it's not what they call a gold standard pass yet. Gold standard typically means that everything is polished. You can pull out components and you can do different things, right? So if I unlock the ports here, I can pull out the things. What does that mean, unlocking the ports? If you want to know how to get parts off of your ship, you hit right Alt K. And you hit it again to pull it back, and you hit it again to do that, right? So right Alt K actually allows you to unlock your ports on your ship. So that means that you can take out parts, you can take off guns, and then you can actually bring those parts and put the guns back on. Hey, Arcane. Thank you over there, buddy, for that. All right. And right now, the thing that you need to know is the other big thing is that this right here is very important. This screen, this power management screen. Your power pips right here tell you what's going on with your ship. So you really, really, really got to look at this. When something doesn't work, it's probably because of your power pips. So right now, my engines are off. I'm going to hit I, turn my engines on. And now you can see that the lock that was right here on my screen is now just says my landing gear is down. And I can take off. I'm going to hit N again because I changed mine to N. What is Aurorite? What is that? Is that a new mineral?
Shields overheating.
Oh, I guess it is. Interesting. We do love ramp around here, Arcane. So right now I'm in SCM mode, and SCM mode is the space combat mode. I'm going to look, and if I want to get out of atmosphere this quick, I'm going to switch to nav mode, and we're going to go to 85 degrees. Basically, we're going to look up, and it's going to give us our fastest speed out of here. You see there's enemies. So you asked about missiles. If I go back into space combat mode, if I target that ship, if you hit your middle mouse button, let's see. Oh, I don't have any missiles on this? Oh, I don't have missiles on this ship. I can't do it. There's no missiles. I'll have to go get a ship with missiles. But middle mouse button will actually give you what you're looking for. All right, let's go to... Let's see. And Arcane, I hope you're doing well, buddy. I hope you're doing good. We're going to go back to Microtech. And while we're doing that, I can show you some missions to do on the way. And then we can bring out a fighter and show you. But the way to make money is simply this. You make enough money to get to your next step. So the question needs to be, King Ty and Coint, like, what do you want to do in the game? Do you want to do mining, right? I'm not even in a mission. I'm just doing sandbox. These are what they call path sites. So basically in Star Citizen, there are different sites around, right? And then, okay, you like guns. I got you. So basically in Star Citizen, there's different events that you can do. In Stanton, there's a few things. In Pyro, there's a few things. And now in Nyx, there's a few things. Typically, these things are group related, but you can do them by yourself. But you need somebody to help guide you, or a video to guide you to the next thing. So with that being said, it really just depends on how much knowledge you have of your area. Where I went to, if I go to my map, I was in what's called the paths, right? So the Planetary Alignment Facility. So basically what happens is there are 3 planetary alignment facilities where you got to go around and get cards and get the blades, plug in the cards. There's 3 cards that you can get. You got to find key cards, open the doors, plug in cards to each of the path, align the planetary alignment facility satellites. Then this Atricious, let's just say Atricious is the one we're going to. There's an orbital laser platform. You go up there, right, once they're aligned, and you press a button with the batteries that you get from those path sites. You got to bring them up there, and it fires a laser, and then you go down and you mine. It's a beautiful thing. It's really cool. However, first time doing it, not necessarily you can do it by yourself. You're going to have to probably do it with somebody to show you, right, what you're doing. But that's what I was doing. I was just going to loot because at this point in my Star Citizen life, right, I like looting. And so what I was doing is just flying in a medical ship. I'm in a medical Terrapin, which is a medical ship. So if I happen to die, I can set my spawn here. And this is where I would end up if I happen to get knocked out and have to respawn, since I don't have anybody with me, which a medical ship is really good for that. So if you're wanting guns, right, so if we look at the different contracts that are here, right? Collections are basically kind of the newer missions for what's Wicklow stuff, which you can skip those. Investigation, right? The investigation ones are, yeah, the batteries are big. So, and Arcane, thank you for those 1K. I see all those likes over there, buddy. I appreciate you, man. Thank you for those 1K likes over on TikTok. I appreciate you, dude. Hope you're doing well again. But yeah, you are doing well. Thank you. Yes, indeed, dude. Yes, indeed. So the investigation ones, right, those are really good to do if you like to do stuff. Yeah, and if you guys need money, I can also give you some money, but we got to be friends in game. So if you need a little extra cash, let me know. I'll send it to you, but you got to add me. It's just UBOO, Ubu. Just add me, and I'll give you 10 mil to go do whatever you need to do. And that's a jump starter. So what I recommend, if anyone gives you money to help you start out, right? Yes, Soul Stealer. we got some King Ty and Coint Steel actually are new to Star Citizen. So I'm happy to give you some money, by the way. So just let me know. But and I listen, I've been giving people money, 10 mil, and I can give you more than that if you need it. But 10 mil is a good starter for you to get a mining ship and a salvaging ship and probably some of your gear to get started, right? So yes. So anyway, you can add me as a friend. Just add Yubu, and when I see that, I will go in and I will give you some money. And if you know anybody signing up, you can give them my referral code. If you know anybody who's playing with you and signing up, feel free to give them my referral code. But just know, it's also good to give them your referral code as well. You had 500 mil, and I gave it away so I can... Oh, so I can play more. Haha. Nice. Yeah, I mean, people, they're definitely willing to give you money, you know? But how? So does somebody give it to you, Coin? If you're new, did somebody just give you like 500 mil? Yeah, but 500K is getting there, right? So what I recommend. Oh yeah, I got you. Yeah. So, and that's the thing, right? There's so much money in Star Citizen right now that, right? Yeah, you're giving away definitely. Like, and I've been giving money away for new players if you need it. But 10 mil, I find Coint is like probably like, I would have to say it's probably that really good starter area. Because what it does is it gives you enough to buy a ship for like mining. It gives you enough to buy a salvaging ship, and it's almost enough to get a fighter as well. So it kind of lets you see and experience Star Citizen, in those aspects to figure out what you like without you having to work hard, get your money, and then you're like, well, I don't really like mining, and I bought this ship and I can't sell it, Well, Coin, then you're not new. Are you? Wait, you said you've been playing for 4 days, so Cuddy Black's not your starter. Or did you played for 4 days and then you bought all that with the 500 mil? Is what you're saying? You went on like a shopping spree when someone gave you the money? That's hilarious. See, yeah, and then if you have every all of them, then it's kind of like, well, what do I do now, right? Yeah. Ship insurance. Yeah, I can actually type in don't I have a LTI? I think I have a LTI command. Maybe not. Maybe I do, maybe I don't. I thought I did. I can add it if I don't. I thought I did add an LTI command. Let's see.
Landing complete.
I didn't. Hang on. All right, there you go. Okay. So, okay. So, first off, this is what you need to know. Let me grab. All right. So, for the new people out there, if you want to know about insurance and what is insurance, basically. And hey, I want to get a Pioneer. I haven't got a Pioneer yet. You can't sole offer. No, we can't. Quint can have a Pioneer yet until I get a Pioneer. Come on now. So basically, when you're shopping and you're going into the pledge store, like right now, what I tell people, if you are thinking about out there and you're thinking about Star Citizen, right now there's this deal right here. There's the Citizen Starter Pack. It is $45. If I click on this, right, you'll see that it comes with lifetime insurance. Okay, if you go to a different starter pack, let's say you want the minor starter pack, right? And this is the one you wanted. It comes with 24-month insurance, okay? So right now, insurance just doesn't matter. It doesn't matter in the game of Star Citizen because they haven't implemented insurance yet. When insurance does get implemented into the game, and we're talking about, so there's going to be insurance that is on your ships that you've bought, right? And CIG has said that any ship that you use real money on, you'll never fully lose it. You will eventually have to pay in-game money to get it back, right? Once your insurance expires. So basically, there's different tiers of insurance, and what I posted is information from Jared from CIG that talks about those different things. But if you're out there and you're new to Star Citizen, please, please, please pick up this pack, even if you don't think you're going to play for another couple years, or if you don't think you want to play at all, but you do want to get the game. This right here, and ads will be quick, but this starter pack right here is what you want to get for $45. And we're in ads. We'll continue the conversation when ads are over. Yeah, Moody, you don't. Moody doesn't get ads because Moody is subscribed. Yes, indeed. Why didn't y'all tell me I parked horrible? I didn't even park close. I did try. Ads are over. Welcome back, everybody. I didn't spill any secrets. I didn't spill that many secrets, I should say. But welcome back. So what I was saying is that basically, if you are new, SC Hollers in the house. If you're not already following SC Hollers, go give SC Hollers a follow. SC Hollers, if you like mining and you like different things as far as just knowledge of Star Citizen, he also has some really good YouTube videos. Click his Twitch link. It'll bring you to his YouTube videos. And there you go. That's all you need to know. What do you do with all the loot? I keep it and I give it away. So that's what I do with my loot. I am still on Rekgar. But anyway, if you're not already following SC Hollers, go give SC Hollers a follow. He's a really cool dude. Chill, laid back. It reminds me of me, to be honest. We are very alike, I think, in our streaming. So, and he does, sometimes he has a lot more action as well. And then he also talks about hauling. He also talks about mining. He talks about a lot of stuff. So feel free to give him a follow. And he's on about my time as well. So this is time that you watch. He's on a lot more than I am. He has a really good schedule. So give him a follow. And okay, so back to we're talking about insurance and whatnot. So yeah, so this pack right here is a $45 pack, and it comes with lifetime insurance. So what does lifetime insurance mean? We know a little bit about it. We don't know it all about it. I kind of posted this in the in the chat that you can go see. So basically, this is from Disco, which is Jared at CIG, and this is what he posted, right? So in-game purchase or created vehicles. So this is your Cuddy Blacks that you bought. You can choose to purchase insurance that will last varying durations, just like you always have. And this is in-game purchase or created vehicles, because one day we can create vehicles, right? And so you can read this and go through it. It's going to change at some point. And then you're talking about in-game, not in-game vehicles, but from the website. All insurances will last for the duration. Level 1 is chassis and the original purchase items and the components included, right? And then let's see, where is level 2 adds custom components. So that's like if you added something to it as well. Like let's say you switched out yours for those those FR66s, which are shields that I just got. It would cover that. And then this is ship decoration. So anything inside your ship. So basically you can pay in-game currency, right? Is my understanding. And be able to get a further insurance level. The insurance that comes on the ship is just level 1 with just the chassis. So when people say I have LTI, it means they will never ever have to pay any kind of money for their level 1 access. So anyway, feel free to read this. Hopefully this will give you that. So do you host, get others together on your Discord? I don't actually... I don't have others. I do play right with a lot of other people. We do have C5C, which is the org, and it is right there. If you're looking to join an org, there's a section of it on my Discord, and that will give you the information that you need if you're interested. I don't do it though normally. You do have it, whatever soul, whatever with your LTI. Listen, so. One of the things that I want to do one day is to have a pioneer, and I want to be the person that goes out and helps people build their bases. I played Star Wars Galaxies back in the day, and one of the things that I loved doing was I basically built the houses, like the structured engineering person, where you go and you build the houses and give them to people and sell them. Then I'd go in and like decorate their house and like make it really cool. Put a waterfall at the top where it like looks like water's coming down from the ceiling. All kind of like cool tricks that I learned from just playing around in Star Wars Galaxies. And to me, like having a pioneer being able to help build people bases, like that would be really cool to do. I would love that. But yes, brag much with the LTI pioneer, whatever. But congrats, that's awesome though. But one day, I think I would like to, host and do things as well. I know a lot of people that do the hosting and whatnot. They're just on different time zones. Like Lynn's Nation's really good, and stuff. Yeah. I mean, we definitely can. Just you got to add me as a friend, right? So just if you're on the menu screen, you can just add Yubu, and there you go. We're going to go put these into the hanger and get those. Yeah, you did Armor Smith and a Doctor for the buff money. That's awesome. Yeah, I love Star Wars Galaxies. That was so much fun. That was a really fun game. You'll rent your Pioneer for $1,000 a month. I don't have that, not for Pioneer, but thank you, Soul. Thank you for that. I appreciate the offer. But yeah, Coin, all you got to do is add me. If you go back to your menu, right, and you can just add me in game, and then there you go. That's it. And then I should see it, and if I don't, eventually I might have to go back to the menu because sometimes the invites don't work that well. I can also see it on Spectrum. So I do have Spectrum up on my left-hand side. That's what I was just looking at. So I'll see if it's on there too. And then somebody else, who else said something? The Soul Stealer said something. Oh, thoughts on the Anvil battle cruiser. Do we know that it's Anvil, Soul Stealer? Is it Soul? Is it Anvil? Like, is it going to be, or is it RSI? Like, what do we know? Like, what is? Oh, is that a thing? Like, I haven't really looked at the leaks. So it's Anvil Odin. Interesting. So is that the battle? So was that the battle cruiser that is like they've been talking about? That is a thing confirmed via Jared. It was added. Oh, whoa. Well, but is that the same battle cruiser though that they showed in the pictures with the Aurora Mark II? Or wait, what ship was that? I don't know if they gave it a name. Oh, so this is something different. That was the Beagle with the Aurora. That's right. That's right. Or a Javelin or something. Yeah, I remember it was something. Okay, so we have another battle cruiser. Wow, that's crazy. And I did get your invite, Coin. So all you got to do is right-click and join, and then you'll actually be able to go right there and enter the server that I'm on. Okay, now I do have a problem in the game. When we talk about a bug, I'm actually unable to get to my local. I got to like go in and out a few times. And Soul Stealer, thanks for that hydrate. All right, there we go. All right. Pivot! Let me check my posture. I want to see what this shirt is. What is the shirt? What is this? Let's see. What is this? Look at this shirt. Look at this shirt. Texture loading. How cool is this shirt? Listen, okay. When you play Star Citizen for a while, there are things that I look forward to, and it's things like this. Look at this shirt. This shirt is amazing. Let's see if it'll work. Hey, Twitch, clip this. We'll see if Twitch auto clips this. Look at this shirt. Texture loading, everybody. Probably one of the coolest shirts I've seen. I don't know that I've ever seen it in the game. With anybody else wearing it. Maybe you have. I don't know. I have not. This is really cool. All right. Okay. Okay, so SC Hollers, it's a Javelin or something, or the Anvil Odin. Anvil Odin. That's interesting. I don't know what to think about them. I won't be having an Anvil Odin unless you can CCU to it. That's pretty much where I am at in the Star Citizen buying of stuff. You know, unless I can CCU to it, I wish you could, because that makes it, I guess, easier to get for me because I do the CCU game. All right. All your shirts say space for rent for some odd reason. All right, Soul Off-Roader. Everyone else's rate will be 5,000 a week. That's nuts. Like, yeah, I mean, a lot of my people had. Oh, you clipped it. Thanks there, buddy. No, okay, so Twitch has the ability to supposedly auto AI, but you got to say like, "Hey, Twitch, clip. What's up, Jedi Minutes? Good to see you, man. Yeah, no worries. Hope you're well. But yeah, catch you later, dude. Thanks for stopping in and saying hey. Good to see you. Lurking with the fishes. How do I have my hanger like that? What do you mean? You mean like with the stuff? So if you do have an 890 coin, then your largest hanger is going to be an extra large hanger wherever you're at, right? So you can go in and put your ships. You can go in and move boxes around. You can go and do what you want. So this is a Sitcon box that I bought from one of those Sitcon, I think 2024. Every year, Star Citizen sells a Sitcon pack because they do CitizenCon. It's kind of like their yearly event, right? And I had bought that. All right, let's get the backpack out and let's get a ship going. We can go do some combat missions. And we're going to have to manually put these in. But yeah, your hangar, as long as the hangar is the home location of where you like have your home area at, it'll stay persistent, meaning it's not going to move. It sure will. It depends. So as long as it's your home hangar and it's the one that you kind of woke up in the first time in Star Citizen, it's going to stay. Now, if you fly to a different station that you don't normally go to, then it's not going to really be persistent. And sometimes your stuff can just be, I guess, erased, right? But it's basically going to be your home area that you started in. Yeah, so Area 18 is where your whatever hangar that you get at Area 18 is the one that's going to be persistent. Yeah, right, Soul Off-Roader? But yes, a dream of mine is to own a Pioneer. It is within reach. One time I tried to get it, and unfortunately I wasn't able to because it was a limited sale, and I tried to, and I didn't get lucky enough. It got sold out quickly, and then I just haven't tried since then because it kind of made me a little bitter because I really wanted one, and since then I've gotten other ships, so I'd have to go get a bunch of store credit. So what is that? Oh, that's a thing. Yeah, and there's no, so in the part, if you want to chat, right, you can do enter, and then you can hit tab until you get to party. Oh, wait, we're not, hang on, I gotta invite you, my bad. Oh, I dropped it. There you go, I invited you to party. All right, so we got all those. Oh, I think I accidentally put the armors. Oh, I do? Okay, hang on. Oh, I didn't pivot. Hang on, let me pivot. I got my cat on my lap. She's like, stop moving. All right, I did pivot. All right, what else we got? I think that was it. Let's see. All right, so that's everything. I don't think I put anything over there. And I will hydrate in a second. You got the Praetorian Pack back in 2023 because you lost the F5 wars for the Pioneer, but you had to melt everything else, including your jab, to get back for to get the pack for store credit. Yeah, but you know, I guess at that point, you know, if you are at that level of concierge, and it's, you know, it's kind of like find, you know, what's going to give you everything that you want, you know, because it is going to have the LTI. You know, at that point. But, and I hope I answered everybody's questions, by the way. Hope I answered everything that you had. And King Ty, I hope that answered. And right now, by the way, and just so y'all know, King Ty, if you're still out there. And then, look, if you look, so if I want to claim a ship, there's really no insurance, right? You get the same ship that, you know, if I claim it, right, I'm going to get the base ship back. So if I want to go look for my F7A, right? So, oh, they're all here. Let me see a ship that isn't claimed. That's somewhere else. All right, here we go. So there's an Atlas Geo, right? That's here, and it's unknown status. You could have destroyed here. You could have a different thing, right? So this is at an Atlas at Gray Cat area, right? Or we could have the Atlas Geo here. So if I hit claim on this, right, this tells me that the delivery time is 2 minutes and 30 seconds unless I want to expedite it. All right, well, and these are really quick. And so basically this Geo is the same thing. If I hit claim, it's 3 minutes and 0 seconds. I can pay 1,000 AUEC to get it, right, faster within, all right? So if I do that, right, it's going to deliver it with whatever that timer is that's right here. So what it means is that the ship that you want, you're going to get back the base ship of it. So whatever components that are there, however, if there's anything in the inventory or anything inside, when you claim it, it gets destroyed, basically. And this is how the current game is. So if you fly over to a different system and you want to claim your ship, you'll get everything in your ship back, including the parts. As long as the parts that you put in, you put the ship down in the hangar and you called it back up, it'll be saved and registered. If you go fly to a different place and claim it, you'll get that ship back. You just won't get anything in the back of the inventory, anything in the storages. If you put boxes in the back, you won't get those. So just remember that. That's kind of what it is. Let's see. We can bring out the Perseus. And then we are going to get some hydration. What's up, person? How you doing? I hope you're doing well. Good to see you. I hope things have been going okay for you. Well, welcome in. Good to see you. Oh, it has the Javelin in it. Nice. It goes from 66 ships to 30 and no hangar flare. Oh. Yeah, it depends on what you want. Yep, it's all about what you want. All right, that's there. You got to do the first one. You got to do the first one, and then once you do the first one, you'll have more in that area. Typically, you won't see them. If you're at Area 18, I'm trying to look for you. I'm going to come that way. All right. Oh, let me drink. But yeah, but basically, you should see investigations when you were kind of near or out in the space area. All right, let's put that back in. Let's see if we still got... Oh, no, I have lost the ability. No. Oh, boo. All right, let me see if this will work. Yeah, so there's the first one under the, I believe, the investigation that you got to do. You do that one, and then it'll open up the other ones. Those are really good to do the starting of. Okay, good. It must be a lag thing or a desync. All right, let's see. Oh, you see them? Okay. Look, pick one to do, and then I will. Well, I'll tell you what. Yeah, pick one to do. I'll bring the Perseus. Or actually, probably need. I'll just bring the Meteor. I think the Meteor will be fine, and then that'll be quickest to get to you, and then I can come do a mission with you. How do you do them? So, you hit F2. You go to contracts. You go to investigation. You find that first one that is there for you, right? You just click it and you click accept. And then when you click accept, it's going to open up some new dialogue. And then you're going to see it over on your right-hand side, and you can basically warp to it. So the best thing to do is accept it, and then you can see a share button when you're in the contract, and share it for me.
Oh, time to suit up. Let's go get him, says Ubu.
I'm famous.
Wear my glasses.
I'm
Cue the
famous. I'm famous, everybody. By the way, that was Disco Lando saying my name at a CitizenCon. So I'm famous. 3 seconds of fame. So there we go. I'm famous. Not really. I'm not really famous. No means. Just, I like to believe and think that I'm famous. Right Hood, welcome in, buddy. Hope you're doing well, dude. You are famous, though. I'll put it this way: if SitCon is somewhere close that is available to get to, and they're going to have it in person, I will bring merch and shirts to give out to people. So, and I will be there as long as it's somewhere I can physically get to, and family, and I can afford it. I will go, and we will give hugs, handshakes, whatever you want, and just hang out. Yeah. Definitely. I really hope it's in Texas because that's closest to me. But if it's not, then I'll try to figure out a way. Meteor. You've been slacking on your passport. All right, so Coin, look, when you accept a quest, right? So like let me just accept one of the. Oh wait, that's collection. Sorry. Let me get the investigations. Right? So if I click off right there, and then I click share, that's going to right there. If I click that on the contract, that's going to send it to me. And if you want to do that and send it to me, that way I can accept it as well, and I can meet you over there. But if not, I'll fly over there to you. We're talking about Bar Citizens. We're actually talking about CitizenCon. I hope CitizenCon is going to be. I don't know where it's going to be. I was hoping it'd be in Austin, but I know they're redoing the convention center over there. Someone told me, so maybe it'll be in Austin next. I don't know. I'd never been to one, so I would love for it to be there. Yeah, if you go to contracts and hit F2, right, and go to contracts, you can select your contract that you have, and then hit share for me. Oh, I didn't think about that in the UK because of the Squadron 42 release. Yeah, that is a good point, person. Like it definitely could be. And I got it. I accepted it. So the first mission of these investigation missions, you can't quantum jump there. You have to manually fly, but the other ones you will be able to jump, just FYI. So don't get frustrated with the first one. You got to manually fly there. Yeah, go ahead and follow the instructions and then go ahead and get in there. What about Oklahoma? Yeah, Oklahoma's not far away. I mean, I guess nowadays and for the US wise, like you can get flights to anywheres. And they're somewhat the same, just depending. Ads would be quick. All right, there we go. Set spawn. Well, so they did just have, what is it, the Atmo event, or was it the esports Atmo event for the racing stuff? So I mean that was pretty cool. You had Chris and Sandy and what was it? Was it Xylo? I think Tyler was there. Like, how cool is that? You know, I mean that's pretty cool. That's almost like a Citizen Con. Just saying. So I mean, they definitely had, you know, a few things. Yeah, I do hope it's. I mean, I know it'll be in different places every year, but at some point, I hope it's in, you know, somewhere's in the U.S. Because we're definitely not at a place where me and the wife can go probably out of country yet with the kiddos. Good morning, Fun Family Gaming. If you're not already following Fun Family Gaming, go give Fun Family Gaming a follow. Click that link right there. Give them a follow. Check them out. Hope you're doing well. Good morning. Yeah, long time no see. Yes, I am doing good. We are gaming. We're playing. All cycled to AI. Oh, you mean have it cycled to all the places they run servers out of. There you go. Ridge6, thanks for that follow. Welcome to the Rampers. Good to have you. I hope you're doing well. If you play Star Citizen, let me know what your ship is that you love. Let me know what your game loop is, or if you're just lurking and listening, let me know what's happening. Listen, words are hard, and they're hard for me. I can't spell at all. I have a really bad time spelling. Josh Iwashi he pointed out the other day that one of my automated commands for the bot was misspelled. So yeah, definitely. Speaking of which, if anyone has used any of my StreamerBot stuff, you better check spelling. It could be misspelled. I'm so sorry. And you don't have to wait for me. Go ahead and if you want to do the missions, you can do. You play daily, use lots of different ships, but in the wonderful Shiv right now. Shiv's a good ship. It's definitely. I do wish it had the side doors. That's the only thing I wish it had was the side doors. Man, I wish it had the side doors. But I get it. It's got to be different. but I wish it had the side doors. Gotta let me fly. Stretch. Stretch. Oh. And the kitty cat, Juju's, my cat, is laying. She never really like comes by when I'm streaming, but like she's been missing me because I've been working a lot and I'm having some weird hours. So yeah, ever since then she's been like clinging to me. So she is she's laying down right here. So I'm trying not to move as much, but I did get my stretch in. Thank you for that. I'm a peacock. You gotta let me fly. Again, if you're out there and you're new to Star Citizen, right now you can fly for free, right? Fly for free until April 20th. Meaning, what does that mean? It means you go to the website, you know, and that's about it. You could do exclamation new in chat. Look, I'll do it for you. I'll do it for you. Let's see if I can spell it right. There's actually also a $45 starter pack. Did you get sick and not know it? What you mean? What you mean? What you mean? What you mean? Oh, I don't know. Maybe. Like while the kitty cat was like clinging to me, maybe. But right now there is a $45 starter pack for Star Citizen. It's one of the cheapest starter packs that we've had in a while. It's a really cool ship called the Aurora, and it looks really cool. It's like a mini X-wing. Yeah, person, I agree. I think they should have. I think they could at least brought the cargo one, right? But then again, it would be $55 for the module. So it's still not bad. I should be able to... Let me try this again. There we go. Yeah, I have both packs. Yeah, yeah, you're right. I had a friend who bought it, and he actually was like, hey, do I need the modules? And I was like, well, to be honest, you don't need the modules. I can give you the modules. You know, that way you can have them. And if you end up liking, you know, the game because they're, you know, he was new, I was like, you can always buy them, you know. Oh, hey, hey, point. So you gotta actually get in your ship. You landed without, yeah. Okay, you're good though. Yeah. So get in your ship and call the hangar. You got to call the hangar, and actually go in. So like call the ASOP, right? And it'll let you get a hangar and land in a hangar. Are you down by chance? Let's see. I see you moving. Your screen is black. I don't know. Oh, there you go. There you go. You're in your ship. Call the hangar, and I'll let you land in the hangar. But if you are new, exclamation free fly or exclamation new, give you more information about signing up for Star Citizen. You're back. What's up, ball bounces? Good to see you. How's life? How's things? All right, there you go. Just go in and land point, and then you'll be good. We are doing good. We got a new player to the verse, and we're gonna help them start the intro missions. And one of the questions is about making money, by the way. And the questions for making money, there's lots of different ways to make money in the game, but you need to figure out what you want to do. If you want to do mercenary missions, these are typically like security and bunkers. Just be wary. The bunkers will shoot at you sometimes. There's also these urgent boarding actions in progress. These are pretty fun. And also, always accept this call to arms if you're a new player. This will give you extra money for each enemy that you take out. So we're going to accept that. And also, if players come by trying to shoot you, so you got to get into, okay, I just opened up my hangar. It's just like the hangars at Area 18. You got to find the elevator. So get out your ship and go and find the elevators and go to the lobby. You've been having quite the fun with both the breaker missions and the farming blueprints. Yeah, it's been fun, person. Like it's been really good. Like I like the new mission. I haven't purposely been doing it a lot. The reasoning is because I don't want to get burned out on it. I want to do it again, and I want it to feel like it's the first time I'm doing it in a way, and then just enjoy it. Like I don't want to try to rush the new breaker mission at all. All right, we're going to go ahead and refuel the Quantum while we're here. Sandbon, good night, dude. Thank you so much. Yeah, thanks, dude. Thank you for being here. Thanks for being around, buddy. I appreciate you and everything you do for me, man. So have a good night, dude. Not that I know of, Ridge 6. I don't know of any significant changes, but cover your ears if you don't want to hear a leak. But supposedly they're adding laser repeaters at some point. That was one of the leaks that they had. But nothing I could tell. It's still a glass cannon, but it does shoot really good. So, yeah. There we go. There we go. Yay. Welcome in. All right. So the thing in here is there are little blue boxes that you can loot, right? So if you need like ammo and stuff, they have a couple blue boxes around. So if you're in here and you need something, and let's see what kind of gun you're rocking. Let's see. You're using a Gallant. Okay. So that's good to know. So this is the Onyx facility. Okay. So this is kind of like you're like trying to figure out who ASD is. That's kind of the lore behind this. You're going in and you're doing missions trying to figure out who the heck is ASD? What are they doing here? This is like a scientific facility, and there is the research and engineering wings. So you'll find missions will bring you to the research in the engineering wings. And then you'll see these blue boxes all around, and you always want to try to loot them because sometimes there could be cards in there, and we're not going to get too far into that, but there are cards all around. And if you do see one, it's a shortcut to a snake boss. But, okay. So, if you look at the signs, right, it says we got to go to engineering. But just note, there is a medical facility, but you can't necessarily set your spawn here. But you can heal here. So, I don't think it'll let you set your spawn. Let me see. I don't think so. Nah, yeah, you can't set it yet. So, just know if you do die, you're going to go back to your original place if you don't have somebody to pick you up. It'd be wherever you set it last. So you may be beneficial if you're doing missions to not set it at Area 18, but maybe set it at Bikini Point. All right. So next step is to figure out what we're going to do. So if we had F2, you can look at your contract and read it and kind of give, if you like lore, you want to read your contracts to figure out why you're here, what you're doing, right? If you don't like lore, just look to your top right. You'll see that it says navigate to the engineering wing. I can clearly see that is the research wing. This is the engineering wing. All right. If you are a new player, one of the things to know, you never run in an elevator. You walk into an elevator. You can push people through the wall of an elevator, and then they will have to either backspace or go back to menu. So be careful when you're running in the elevator. Just FYI. Oh, my helmet. You're right. Okay, good. Thanks for that. All right, let's get it. Now, if you notice, you can now pull out your gun, and we got to... You see NPCs, take them out. The NPCs here are hostile, by the way. All right, I healed you up. All right. So look, we got to get the files. So that's what's next. So, and remember when you, and so this is kind of, these are kind of like FPS missions and whatnot. And look, here is a loot box right here with some armor. These are your armor boxes for your loot boxes. And one of the best thing to do hydration and food in the game is a Cruise Lux. You can get Cruise Lux almost anywheres. Those are your best things. No 30K, Red Hood. No, sir. No 30K. And then over here, you can actually print out a multi-tool, a SRT attachment, an orbit, or a canister. I see a screenshot coming on. All right, there you go. You've completed your first mission. Uh-oh. Oh, you must have slipped. That's it. So now you can loot these bodies if you want, and you can take them. It was that banana peel, right? You're right. And now we gotta leave, right? And there'll be another mission, I believe. Let's see what it tells us. All right, that's it. Now, I will tell you one thing: in the engineering can be deadly because there is a radiation pulse. So as you move further into this facility, you got to hide behind lead walls or walls so that you don't get the radiation pulse. So just FYI. All right, that's it. That should be everything. Hopefully, I don't know why it's not completing for you. And then there'll be another one. Oh, wait. Oh, wait. Yeah. Lobby. Sorry. I thought this was going to the other side. And then as you go to the lobby, players, you may find players in the lobby, and you don't have to worry about them in the lobby because they can't shoot you, so. Another banana peel. All right, so now go back to your hangar, take off, and it should complete for you whenever you leave out. Hopefully it's not bugged. Let's cross our fingers that it's not. So get into your hangar, call your ship, and then go ahead and fly out. Oh, sorry, person. I missed it. You have been mainly using the F8 with the NDBs, repeater cannons build. It's quite fun. Yeah. The NNs are actually pretty nice. I like the NNs. And Ridge 6, if you're still there, I have been using the cannons with the defense cannons. But it looks like I may have accidentally left some NDBs and then a Singe cannon. What? Is that? I'm so confused. Wait. I left a Singe. I have a Singe cannon on my. Oh, that's right. I was trying to take it off, and I couldn't take it off. I guess I need to go and put. Are you wanting to ride point? Hang on. Or wait, it may just be the hangar bug. It must be the hangar bug where Yeah. It looks like you're in my hangar, but you're not. Oh, you got to deliver the data. Okay. So where do we deliver the data? Let's see. Roger that. Access the research lab, track down. Yeah, so I think if you just leave, it may be Bajini that you got to bring it to. Oh no, it says return. I think it's bugged. Yeah, I think it's bugged out. Your Drake interplanetary. So point, I actually think that the mission is bugged, unfortunately. Because it's saying return, but we actually already got it. Oh, he's the one with the file? Okay, I gotcha. I know, it's been so long since I did the first one. I thought the first one you just went in, did it, and left the facility, and that was it. Because there's no, like, actual file that I can remember that you had to grab. Ooh, that's a good screenshot. I know, but person, no, we didn't. I didn't know there was a data pad. Hang on, is there a data pad? My bad. Yeah, I think it was a download. But we can go see because, hey, point, if you go back to engineering to that terminal, see if there's anything to grab. I don't think there is. Yeah, I'm gonna go back and see, because it's. Yeah, it still says navigate to the to the research wing. Wait, what? Oh, they may have changed it, because now it wants us to go to the research wing. Well, actually, we gotta go to the research wing point.
Landing gear deployed. Landing complete. Engines off.
Interesting. I didn't know that it brought you to the research wing. Oh. Well, hey, so point, we actually got to go to the research wing because we're not done yet. I thought the mission initially you'd go get it, download it, and leave. They changed it. So now it says we got to go to the research wing. So it looks like we got to go to the lobby. Yeah, you can. All right, well, let's go back and FPS some more. Well, typically the first mission used to be just an engineering wing when you leave. Like after you download, you just leave. But this is saying we got to go to the research wing. Oh, that's right. Okay, there are enemies in here. I'm going to squat down so you can shoot over me. All right, that's it. There's only those three. So look, this is a parallax gun right here. You should be able to put that in your backpack. If you want to keep your gun right here. Do you want your rifle? And then this one has the SMG. So you may want to just, I don't know if you want them, I can put them in my backpack, and then when you get out, you can take them and put them wherever you need to go. Okay. All right, so come right here and go around and do the download. All right. There we go. Okay, that was it then. My bad. So they wanted you to go to both sides, download the data, and then leave. Okay, so now we have to leave. Interesting. Yeah, parallax is really cool. So the parallax, when you fire it, it has an arc. And it definitely hurts. All right, we can leave. All right, upcoming ads. You could fit. There you go. You go first. You just be able to, you could sit on the bed.
Welcome to Public Space Industries. Enjoy the world. System check.
All right, ads are over. Right. Landing gear up. That is frightening, yeah. All right. It should have completed, so now you should have more missions in the investigation tab. So what we can do is I can show you. There is another, like a mercenary mission that I think is really cool. It's called Urgent Boarding in Action. So we can do that one. I'll share it with you. All right, sharing.
Shields on.
All right. So this is another good one that you can do that's fun. That's around Area 18. It's called Boarding in Action. There's a couple ships that you got to fight. In your Cuddy Black, you shouldn't have any issue fighting them. I don't have all the guns on my ship, but I do have the big guns, so I should be able to take them out with not a lot of issue. And then we board the ship and then go take out the bad guys that boarded the 890. Use your left bracket. So when I hit share, you should see a pop-up and use your left bracket, and that's how you accept it. Let me know when you got it. All right, let's see. Make sure your helmet is on, okay? Because I'm going to turn off life support. Or actually, we should be able to leave it on. I'll leave it on. So let me just take out the NPCs and then we'll go board the ship. This is a really fun one. This is one of my favorite missions to do in the verse. I love boarding anything. And I will tell you, if you're in Star Citizen, if people are in Quantum, try not to take elevators, ladders while Quantum is happening. All right. We got a, looks like a Glady and a F8 maybe. All right, so here's missiles, okay? Somebody was asking about missiles. Middle mouse button. You see you have to be within the white. All right, let's take the big cannons out. They're red. All right. All right, so we have killed the two ships. Now, the 890 is friendly. You don't want to attack the 890. All right? We're going to EVA, make sure your helmet's on. And we're going to go board the 890. So there's a couple different ways you can board the 890. The best way for this mission is to board right here. right in the back pocket, right here. This is your best way. All right. We're going to need to go do clear sweeps. You got your helmet on. Let me do a helmet check. Helmet check, good. All right, let's go. X is braking so fast. Depends on the ship you're at. We'll squat down. That way you can shoot over me. Coming down the stairs. All right, we're going to have to... Let's see, I don't have a grenade. And then he has a really cool helmet that you can take. All right, there's going to be more NPCs, I think, this way. But what happens is your X key and typically your boost, right, is actually paired to... It is a hot tub party. But your X key is actually paired to your boost. And so as you use your X, that's your brake. And so it's just paired. Let's see. All right, so we're going to go check the cockpit just to see if they have a device. There is like a device that we can stop. I can never find it. I don't even know where it's at. I think one's up here. It could be. It could be in random places. So we're going to kind of just go through the ship. All right, I don't see it here. Yeah, I don't remember. I don't know that I've ever found the device. All right, so then we're going to take the elevator. We're going to go, I guess, to the crew. This should bring us to the next area we need to go to. Keep going. If you see guys in white, don't shoot them. They're the good guys. It's these guys in white right here. These are actually good guys. I think that should be it. So you can actually take this ship out of here if you want to. You can't keep it, but if you want to fly it out, you can. If you want to see how this ship is. All right, we got more NPCs to go get. More of the bad guys. Come here. Lay down on the med bed. Look, lay in the med bed. You don't need to set your spawn. Look, just lay down in the med bed. And it'll recover your stuff. And it should recover your... And we got one left. And you're done. All right, now all these NPCs will have... Sometimes they have stuff on them, sometimes they don't. You can definitely check them. Like this guy has a toy Desperado pistol. You might like some of the armor that they have. So it's the type of drink that you have. So look, I'm gonna drop one of them. So this is what you want right here. Look, point right here. I know there's a delay. Come get this drink right here. So these are the ones that you want. You want these Cruise Lux right here. That's the one that you want. And keep the bottle, just right click and it'll store it in your inventory so you can remember what it is. You just right click, it'll store it. And then next time you want to, that's what you want. You want to keep the Cruise Lux. And then that way you know what to look for. But they usually come in all different colors. Green, red. I think it's blue. I think they have orange. Well, no. So health, right? Health is a med gun or a med pen. Look, 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 look. So the med gun that I have, right? Person, it didn't though. All right, look, I can actually heal you. Don't forget to heal your injuries. Let's see. Look, go heal your injury. You got a tier 3. So lay back down. lay back down on the bed, and then you should see a treatment option when you use your mouse. It should be a treatment option, and then you can select your injury, and then you can treat it. That'll help you as well. Okay, so watch this, person. Watch this. All right, so I'm going to... This doesn't work for everybody, okay? And I usually do it with 3, but I only have 2, so let's see if this will work. I don't know if this is going to work. With 3, it usually works. With 2, I don't know. So you drink. With 3 in your inventory, but I only have 2 right now, so I don't know if this is going to work. And then you just right-click right after you get done drinking. And it's back stacked. So I think there's a time element to it, and I think that yeah. Some people it doesn't work, but for me it does. Let's see. All right, you're good. Yeah, you're healed up. So med pins, right? So if you're looking at this right now, Point, look, this is a med pin. This is what you want to buy. This is the first set of things you want to get from when you buy your gear to go FPSing. Cruise Lux or Cruise Flow, basically, is what you want next. And then I say buy a medical device. You can buy these from the pharmacy areas, right? And then you can also get these med refills too. And the guns, if you hit B while holding it, will give you health. And then I can shoot you and let you, right, get health and whatnot. So you kind of be like a medic. All right, let's get going. Yep, try it out, person, and just see if it works. It may not work. I know that there's been a couple people that I told that to, and they actually weren't able to get it to work. Yep, there you go. All right, if you want to bring us to Bajini Point. Or yeah, I could take my ship too. But yeah, personally, like the whole like stacking it on the ground and whatnot and picking it up, that doesn't work anymore. So. Yeah. Now it's just a right click. That's all it is. By the way, if you change you can actually change your calling ATC or the hangar, right? People, you can actually change it to F3 and it won't hinder anything. And then I also change in to be landing gear, I think, or no, wait. Sorry. I think I changed to start the ship. I think I changed it to R. Like to activate the ship. I think that was one of the bindings I made. No, no. Oh goodness. That was close. Almost just died.
Landing complete. Engines are off.
All right, so if we're going through missions, if you're out there and you're new and you want to watch, if you're curious, so your mercenary missions, and please know if you're wondering where do you get the BP from? If you type in star strings, oh, you went boom, no point. Hey, it happens to the best of us. I will be raiding out pretty soon though, point. So I got to go to bed, man. But I do appreciate you coming and flying, and if you have any questions, join the Discord and feel free to ask. So the way and I'm going to go through some of the missions real quick too. So people want to know, like, how do you make money? You can do missions like this. This boarding in action with the Cuddy Black is not that bad. Even with the Titan, you can do these. You just got to be a little good at piloting, right? Once you get better at piloting, you can take out ships. The yellow contracts are typically the easier contracts here, right? And then if you're doing the combat gauntlets, right? The lower gauntlets are pretty good. The big thing is if you're doing ship combat, don't have anything right in your inventory that you can lose. That way it's just a ship and you can claim it. It's perfect time to try out all these stuff and, do things. They also have sweep and clear, right? So these are where you go to a derelict site. It just means like a random place to go exterminate some of the bad guys. There's some secure sites. This is like when you go to a bunker. Please know that some bunkers will turn red when you get close, which means they will shoot you and blow you up. So be mindful of that. It's the text at the top of your screen when you get closer. Typically with people, if you have a Cuddy Black, you can actually bring a hover vehicle, get a hover vehicle, put it in the back of your Cuddy Black, and take it out and go and bring it. I wouldn't try orange, is yellow? Wait, hang on. Is yellow, orange, or is orange before? I always forget the colors. I thought yellow was, ambush and amateur. I think yellow is, and then orange, and then red. And then you have your bounties, right? If you're doing ship missions, you have bounties. You'll see that there are, like, the difference is in very high risk target. This one is a single-seater. This would be a low risk, right? So the cheaper the mission and the money, typically the lower the money. And then, that you're going to get. Now, if you're like, I don't want to do combat, I want to do other stuff, well, guess what? There's things for you. Hand mining. You can go and do mining. There are salvaging quests that you can go and do, right? But you will need a salvaging ship. If you do the hand mining, you don't need a ship for mining. You can do it by hand. And then you can actually do ship mining to have a ship as well. So these are kind of all the missions that you can do. My recommendation is to get with somebody as in an org or something to help you get started, to help you make the money. That's my personal recommendation for you, to have an org. And again, we do have an org. So that org is right there. If you're interested in joining an org, feel free to join my Discord. And then I have all the information there for the org as well. And feel free to ask me any questions that you may have. And if you're out there and you're watching for the first time and you're like, I want to play Star Citizen, it's, right now it is free to play until basically the 20th. So you have until today and then tomorrow to play Star Citizen for free. If you do want to buy the game, please use my referral code. as well. Or if you recently signed up, you could still use my referral code. There should be a place for it on sign up. However, because I do get a little kickback from it, but I'm happy to give you 10 mil. I don't know if King Ty is out there still. I can definitely give you that 10 mil. You just got to have me as a friend. If somebody needs money, 10 million is a great starter amount to buy a salvaging mining ship and a combat ship other than whatever you have. Or even a hauling ship. There's also hauling, like moving boxes and stuff. So there's lots of things to do in Star Citizen. You just got to find out what you like. Everybody has their own thing. There's a lot of PvP. There's even pirating if you like pirating. That's out there. I will tell you that my org doesn't do any pirating. So can you have 1 mil? Yes, you can. You sure can. So where do you go to? You go to wallet. And then you come right here. And then send. You just got a mil. So yeah, anytime you need money, let me know. I'll be happy to go send you some money. Because I got all the ships that I need. I don't need the money. So I'm happy to give you whatever it is that you need money wise to try it out. We'll wait for ads before I raid out. Yeah, point seal. No worries. Happy to help. The thing about Star Citizen is there's so many people that's willing to help and just have fun. Because we love seeing the new people come in because you get to see it for the first time and you get to see what we saw for the first time. It's just sometimes there's a little bit of a learning curve just to kind of get around stuff. But my thing is try explore. Don't wear anything as far as like in your inventory. Don't put anything in your inventory that you want to lose, right? And that way, and then you'll be good. And you can set your spawns at any of the locations. And I know you're an ad, so let me see who's on right now. I think a lot of people are playing Windrose right now. All right, ads are over. Let's see. Let me see who we got. I was hoping to bring you somebody that. Let's see, they are not there. A lot of people are playing Windrose right now. I'll tell you what, let's go see. All right, we're going to go see Nonstop Bobs because Nonstop Bobs can answer a lot of any other questions you might have as well. And I know it's been a while since I don't know if I've ever raided Nonstop. I typically try to go raid somebody that is, newer or has, let me see. Yeah, we'll do Nonstop Bobs. We'll let I don't know what they're doing. They may be pirating. I don't know. But I know they usually have fun. So we'll go see Nonstop Bobs. But anyway, thank you all for being here. Thank you so much for everything you're doing. Let me switch over. But anyway, thank you for being here. Thank you so much for stopping in and hanging out. Point, thanks for playing. Much appreciated. Let me know if you need anything else. Hit me up on Discord if you do need something. But we're going to raid out. We're going to go see Nonstop Bobs in a second. But don't forget, it's free fly. You got until tomorrow, basically, to fly for free, to try out Star Citizen. And there is a game pack that's $45 right now. Cheapest game pack that's there with lifetime insurance. And that doesn't happen that often. So definitely use it. feel free to use my referral code if you're out there. And but we're gonna go see Nonstop Bob's. I don't know what they're doing, but I do know that they usually have fun. New players are welcome over there too, since we have some new players. Maybe he'll let you come in and join if you still want to do some playing. Go in and play with them. So we're gonna hit that. But anyway, we do have a raid out message, by the way. Feel free to use the raid out message for that. So the first message you see, the Boo Raid with the rocket and the little hug guy, that's global. Anybody, if you're not a subscriber, you can actually use that one. If you're a subscriber, it's that second one. Please copy that. Let's get over there. Remember, if anything I could tell you, if I got your attention, don't forget to do one act of kindness, change someone's life. You'll never even know what happened. But holding a door, saying hey, just saying hey, hope you have a good day. Something like that. It's just kindness that we need in this world. But anyway, I'm out. I'm Yubu. I'll see you on the next time. Watch for my alerts going live. I don't know when I usually go live, but I try to at least once a week. But anyway, good to see you. We're going to go to the end credits. Bye, everybody. Don't forget to use that message, and see you later.